You are locked into a project. The ideas are connecting, the pace is effortless, and then your workflow hits a wall. That wall almost always appears at the exact moment you need to document what you are seeing on your screen. You have to stop creating and start wrestling with capture software. If you are an educator grading assignments, a software engineer reproducing a complex bug, or a presenter setting up a quick tutorial, a 5-minute delay to troubleshoot your screen recorder breaks your concentration. The modern creative process demands speed, but we are still relying on capture methods that actively work against us. Right now, you usually have two choices. Option A is downloading heavy desktop applications. These programs eat up your system's CPU resources, drain your battery, and often destabilize the very applications you are trying to record. Option B is using so-called free cloud tools. But those usually trap your final video behind a forced registration gateway or stamp an ugly watermark across your presentation. The real issue is data handling. Cloud recorders funnel your video stream from your machine, continuously uploading it to remote servers. This creates a major security risk. Recording financial spreadsheets, private meetings, or proprietary code means handing raw visual data to a third party. You are forced to choose between tanking your computer's performance or giving up control of your private information. Prime Tool Hub's Screen Recorder Studio solves this by removing external software entirely. There are no installations and no accounts to create. Instead of downloading programs, it uses the native HTML5 Media Recorder API. This acts as a self-contained engine inside your browser, communicating directly with your hardware. Interfacing locally lets you pull in multiple sources, your screen, system audio, and microphone simultaneously. You can also activate a picture-in-picture webcam overlay, adding a clean widget to the corner of your video to maintain a human presence. By eliminating bloated software layers, you go from an idea to a live recording in seconds. But capturing the footage is only the first step. Typically, if you stumble over your words or make a mistake, you have to export that heavy RAW file into a separate video editing program just to make a simple cut. To fix this, the studio integrates a powerful WebAssembly engine. This isolates the specific section of your video timeline right inside the browser. Highlight a mistake, slice it out, and the trimmer snaps the edges together instantly. No loading bars required. To make sure your final edit looks perfect, always select entire screen when you start recording. This guarantees that your webcam overlay and complex drop-down menus are baked into the video before you start trimming. By putting the editing tools directly into the capture environment, a cumbersome multi-step process becomes a single, fluid action. We established earlier that uploading raw video to remote servers is a massive privacy risk. Prime Tool Hub eliminates this entirely with strict client-side processing. When you click record, your video data is held entirely within your computer's RAM, creating a closed loop. Because the file is generated locally, you experience zero server latency. More importantly, it deflects external access. Your video physically never leaves your hard drive. You maintain total ownership of your work because the system is physically incapable of transmitting your files anywhere else. There is one final hurdle. Web browsers naturally record in a format called WebM, which is incredibly efficient, but it often fails to play correctly in standard media players or older editing software. When exporting your final cut from the trimmer, the studio automatically re-encodes your video into a universally supported, watermark-free MP4 file using the H.264 standard. Your new video is instantly ready to share. Achieving this level of secure, high-definition recording and instant formatting used to require an expensive monthly subscription to a dedicated software suite. You shouldn't have to fight your tools to capture your ideas. To secure your workflow and record without friction, visit primetoolhub.com and open the Screen Recorder Studio today.